Blake Lively became famous thanks to her role as Serena van der Woodsen in Gossip Girl, which made her a big star and a fashion leader. After the TV show, she easily moved into movies, starring in hits like The Town and The Age of Adaline, making her even more popular in Hollywood. Her marriage to Ryan Reynolds, who is also an actor, seemed like a fairy tale because they always seemed happy and playful, which fans love. She connects with her fans on social media, showing bits of her life, job, and family, making everyone feel close to her. Her mix of being good at acting, having a romantic life, and being relatable has made her very popular in the entertainment world. Blake Lively got into trouble because of a big scandal about sexual harassment and bullying with actor Justin Baldoni, which caused a lot of talk in Hollywood. People found out about a bad work environment, which made everyone talk about how women are treated in movies. Blake said it made her very upset and affected her mental health. When this came out, people were surprised but stood by her as she dealt with these hard accusations. Both fans and critics were mad about how women were treated, starting talks about who should fix it and how. This was a major change for Blake, facing not just work problems, but also a lot of public attention on these important issues. As the scandal involving Blake Lively grew, the way the public viewed her shifted dramatically. Hollywood insiders, who had once supported her, began to distance themselves, cautious of the fallout from the grave accusations. These claims didn't just strain her professional connections, but also tarnished her once spotless public image. Fans who had admired her for her talent and charm now found themselves in a quandary, unsure how to react to the unfolding drama. This led to a mix of support, criticism, and confusion across social media platforms. The ongoing legal battle only added to the complexity, attracting intense media scrutiny and speculation, which often overshadowed her accomplishments in her career. This challenging period forced Blake to face not only the trials of her professional life, but also the harsh realities of public opinion. It highlighted the precarious nature of celebrity status, showing how quickly support can turn to scrutiny when controversies and legal issues arise. The introduction of evidence in Blake Lively's legal case was a critical moment in the ongoing drama. Justin Baldoni's lawyer meticulously presented a range of proof, including testimonies and documents which aimed to solidify the allegations against Blake, painting a concerning picture of the events. This evidence not only escalated the legal battle, but also had profound effects on how the public perceived her. Both fans and critics began reevaluating their stance on Blake as the controversy unfolded. What initially was a courtroom conflict soon transformed into a public spectacle, with every detail covered by media outlets and debated across social media. The transition from legal proceedings to becoming a sensationalized story in the public domain underscored the complexities of celebrity life, where personal struggles are often exposed for all to see. Blake was left navigating both the legal consequences and the challenge of managing her public image, which was rapidly evolving in the eyes of her audience amidst this intense scrutiny. Body language experts have scrutinized Blake Lively's behavior in interviews, particularly when she was in the presence of Justin Baldoni. They observed signs of tension and discomfort, noting behaviors like crossed arms, avoiding eye contact, and fidgeting, which are often indicators of anxiety or unease. These observations were widely covered by the media, painting a picture of a strained relationship between the two, which fueled public skepticism about the authenticity of their once apparent camaraderie. As these moments were analyzed by viewers, the narrative around Blake began to shift. Many started questioning her credibility and emotional well-being in light of the ongoing scandal. This focus on body language not only shed light on the complexities of their interaction, but also sparked a wider conversation about the impact of nonverbal cues on public perception. This analysis added another layer of difficulty for Blake as she managed this tumultuous period in her career, further complicating her already fragile public image by highlighting the challenges of maintaining a composed demeanor under intense scrutiny. Blake Lively's past interviews have had a notable impact on her public image, with one particular instance being her 2016 interview with Kirsty Flaw. During this interaction, viewers perceived Blake as condescending when she made remarks that seemed to belittle the struggles of others in the entertainment industry. This led to a significant backlash, with many expressing frustration and disappointment, interpreting her attitude as one of superiority. The conversation quickly became a focal point for discussions online, turning into a symbol of her alleged elitism. This overshadowed her accomplishments and contributed to a narrative that she was out of touch with her audience. The scrutiny over this interview emphasized the fine line celebrities walk in public discourse. Remarks made in the past can resurface, significantly altering public perception in unforeseen ways. Ultimately, this incident muddled Blake's public image, linking her past behavior with the controversies she was facing in the present, making her journey in the public eye even more complex. The reactions of Blake Lively's Hollywood peers to her controversies have been quite telling, with notable statements coming from actresses like Jennifer Lawrence and Emma Stone. Both expressed their disillusionment, hinting that the support Blake once enjoyed in the industry was diminishing as the scandal escalated. Their remarks reflected a broader sentiment among her peers, who increasingly began to distance themselves from her as she faced mounting public scrutiny. This shift in support was particularly impactful, indicating a fracturing of the once solid camaraderie typical in Hollywood circles. As more industry insiders either publicly voiced their concerns or opted for silence rather than support, Blake's public downfall became more pronounced. The absence of backing from fellow actors not only heightened media attention, but also stoked public skepticism, painting a narrative of Blake as increasingly isolated and struggling. This collective disapproval from her peers played a crucial role in reshaping her image, adding to the challenges she faced during this tumultuous period in her career, making her situation in the public eye even more complex and difficult to navigate. The influence of social media on Blake Lively's public image has been significant, particularly during the period when her controversies were at their peak. Initially celebrated for her engaging and relatable social media presence, Blake saw a considerable drop in her followers, signaling a change in how the public viewed her. The brands she was associated with also experienced a decline in sales, as her fans reevaluated their support in the wake of the unfolding drama. This shift from adoration to criticism was evident as followers took to platforms like Twitter and Instagram to express their disillusionment and disappointment. Social media not only magnified the scrutiny she was under, but also transformed individual opinions into viral conversations that reached beyond her usual audience. The spread of negative comments and memes contributed to a narrative that largely eclipsed her past achievements. Ultimately, the persistent and intense nature of social media feedback made it incredibly challenging for Blake to reclaim and reshape her image amidst the ongoing turmoil, complicating her journey toward redemption in the public eye. Rumors about Blake Lively's involvement in various scandals have had a profound effect on her reputation, particularly the unsubstantiated claims that she was involved in covering up an affair with Hugh Jackman. These allegations, lacking solid evidence, nonetheless fueled widespread speculation and curiosity, leading many to question her integrity and her role in the matter. This gossip not only tarnished her public image, but also contributed to a narrative that suggested she might engage in ethically dubious actions for career advancement. Gossip columns were instrumental in shaping public opinion, often sensationalizing these rumors to maximize their impact and circulation. As these stories proliferated, they fostered an environment of distrust among both her fan base and her peers, significantly undermining Blake's efforts to maintain a positive image. The relentless cycle of tabloid journalism ensured that these whispers continued to linger in the public's mind, often overshadowing her professional accomplishments and personal life, making her journey to restore her public persona even more challenging. Blake Lively's public statements on the Harvey Weinstein scandal triggered considerable backlash, as many interpreted her comments as diminishing the gravity of the abuse endured by victims. Attempting to navigate the nuanced terrain of the Me Too movement, her words were criticized for not conveying the necessary empathy and solidarity. This perceived misstep not only drew ire from fans, but also from fellow Hollywood professionals, impacting her standing in the entertainment world. People began questioning her dedication to advocating for those affected by sexual harassment and assault. The response from the public was swift and negative, with many voicing their disappointment over her apparent lack of full support for a movement that had become pivotal in demanding change within the industry. As the discourse on accountability and support for survivors intensified, Blake's remarks contributed to a narrative that painted her as out of touch with the cultural moment, further eroding her already fragile public image and diminishing her influence at a time when the industry was rapidly redefining its values and practices. Ryan Reynolds has been an essential pillar for Blake Lively amid her recent controversies, offering continuous and public support. His unwavering loyalty and heartfelt endorsements have provided Blake with a sense of stability, standing in sharp contrast to the often harsh judgments from the public. While many fans and industry peers withdrew their support, Ryan's commitment to defending Blake's character and standing by her underscored the resilience of their relationship. Yet, this dynamic also revealed the intricate challenges within their partnership. Blake's public downfall placed additional stress on their marriage. The intense scrutiny over her image inevitably spilled over into their personal life, compelling them to navigate the complexities of public perception while striving to maintain their bond. Ryan's support not only demonstrated his dedication, but also highlighted the unique pressures faced by couples in the spotlight, illustrating how personal and professional challenges can deeply intertwine in the celebrity world, affecting even the strongest of relationships. Blake Lively's potential for a Hollywood comeback largely rests on her capacity to overcome the challenges of repairing her public image following a period of controversy. The scandals have undoubtedly left an imprint on her career, presenting her with the formidable challenge of re-earning the trust and admiration of both her fan base and industry colleagues. However, the entertainment industry has seen numerous examples where celebrities have reinvented themselves after facing public scrutiny. Blake's inherent talent and charisma are significant advantages she can leverage. With the right choice of projects and a strategic public relations approach, she has the potential to recapture her former glory. Nevertheless, the volatile nature of fame and public opinion makes this journey fraught with difficulties. Audiences can be capricious and judgmental. For a successful return, Blake would need to show resilience, maintain authenticity, and confront her past head-on, all while navigating the constantly evolving landscape of Hollywood. This process will test her ability to adapt and grow in the face of adversity. This story makes us think about the challenges of being famous and reminds us that behind the glamour, celebrities deal with personal issues too. If you enjoyed learning about this, please subscribe, like, and share this video. It helps us keep exploring the changing world of entertainment and the lives of its stars.